Got another review for you. This one comes out of Windsor, Colorado. Can you guess what it is? Let's find out. All right, got a review here of the Heart Distillery and their bourbon out of Windsor, Colorado. Their distillery is a little unique, but stick around, I'll tell you a bit more. For now, let's get right to the bourbon. Now this one's a 90 proof. This is their basic release, their basic bourbon. It's a 4-grain whiskey, corn, barley, wheat, rye, and it's 90 proof, but they don't see the exact mash bill of it, so you don't know. Very light whiskey, not all like a lighter flavors, very sugary. Yeah, very grain forward. Vanilla, a light caramel. Vanillas and caramels, not much beyond that. There's something. Yeah, a little bit of maltiness in there. Just check it out. It's a little bit, it is kind of malty. It's caramel, it's sweetness, it's a little rye spiciness to it. Very, very slight. This is not a spice bomb. Very, very much grain, but in a good way. That's one thing I really enjoy about Colorado whiskeys. It shows off the grain, it shows off Colorado itself. I don't know, I think when it comes to a lot of Kentucky bourbons, they're all about oak and the wood, and it's not all about that. It's about the grains and what they can do. Let's go for a second taste.
Those are fighting words there.
This is sweeter. It's pleasant. There's a slight citrus to it. Like a kind of an orange to it. Like maybe just the peel. Zest. Here's the great thing about whiskey is I was going back to this and I found another tasting note, honey. There's a lot of honey in this one. I couldn't figure that out the first time, but that's why you should always explore your whiskeys more than once. All right, back to it. It's good. I like it. This is a very enjoyable one. This one's a unique distillery. It's a place that started in Windsor as a greenhouse, and they ran a family greenhouse for a long time, and then they decided to open a brewery. High Hops Brewery, that's where it came from. And as if that wasn't enough, then in 2018 they decided to start a distillery. So I think this is, if I remember right, it's about 3, maybe 4 years old bourbon in here now. And it's good. I'm curious to try their cask strength. I'm seeing at a higher proof what this would come to. But I know that they are going with the older barrels as it gets older. But this is delicious. This is good. And I like it at the price point. You usually can find this for about 30 to 40, not more than 40 usually. And it's very delicious. It's definitely doable at that price. I really like this. 90 proof. You can definitely go for it, especially if you like kind of the lighter bourbons. It's very good. Now, overall, you know me. If you're here to check out Colorado whiskeys and go through what Colorado has to offer and maybe find others who are like you, well, you're in the right place. You can go and subscribe. But if you're into something that's a little bit more darker, it's a little bit deeper in flavor, well, go ahead and go over here and try this review of Woody Creek. And you can decide for yourself if you like it. And I'll see you there. Cheers.